What up, Yeet Nation? We're back with another Madden gameplay video, and right here I have in front of you guys the giveaway. I just wanted to show and prove that I did follow through and give the winners their prizes. Right here I have golden ticket Jordan Ramsey being given away. Congrats to the lucky winner. And today I have a top 100 gameplay in the weekend league, and I thought it was a great game. The guy was super cool about it, but let's just hop right into it. So I completely forgot to hit the record button at the beginning of the game. He scored a touchdown, obviously, and right now we're in the middle of our first drive. We had one rush for about 50 yards, and then that one was the second play. So you guys didn't miss out too much on my drive as we throw the in route right there to Owens to make it a nice second and short. So we go to try to make it first and goal in the end zone, but we noticed that he put his safety and a spy, so we want to see if he does that again. Right now we have our slot receiver on the Y, we put him on a streak. Right now we have the safety highlighted. We're going to see what he does. He dips down, plays the spy position. We throw a nice possession catch in the back of the end zone for a little toe drag swag. So we do the same thing. We put both our safeties and spies to help stop the run. The only difference is I do it in a cover 3 while he did it in a cover 2. That way I have a little bit of help on the deep routes just in case it does end up becoming a pass play. Now we kind of mess up our adjustments here, and we got beat deep, of course. But luckily we were able to make the tackle to not give up the touchdown. Now I southpaw here. Wow. I southpaw is a top 100 weekend league player. I was actually checking the list to see where I was at before this game. I believe I was around 16-1 at the time, and I was just kind of looking at it, and I noticed southpaw's name, and I thought to myself, oh, I see his name a lot around there. And then it just so happens that I got into a game with him the very next moment, so it was kind of cool. And a little bit of an advantage to myself because I was able to prep myself mentally for the sweat fest that was about to go on. Now it is 3rd and 3 on this play, and I'm kind of expecting a run but also prepping my user for a pass. And now because he audibled, I kind of felt it was safe that he was passing, or not audible but motioned the receiver as we kind of make a nice user play, but unfortunately don't get the animation. Luckily Night Train Lane did for us, so we were able to get a lucky stop. And we noticed when we were passing the ball that he did not respect the corner route, so we said we gotta throw the rollout corner out to make sure that he knows it is on the field, and we will throw it to it every single time. And we wanted to run the ball. We check the opponent's abilities. We noticed that there's only 2 on the field, so we decided we need to run it to take advantage of that. But of course we want to take it to the 2-minute warning first. So we go ahead, put our foot down, swerve the user, get a nice 9 yards, take it to 2-minute warning, and try to decide how we want to play this. If we go for a touchdown, get the ball after the half, we're relatively in a good position to take the win for this. Of course, we see him in the 3-4 cover 4 blitz, so we have 2 drags on the outside with identifiers, see where the user is, and go to the exact opposite side. And we felt a little cocky here, and we wanted to hit the post route. If we hit it, that's a touchdown, but he was able to get the sack beforehand. That was a little disappointing. I should have just hit the drag route like a normal person and kept the drive alive, but now unfortunately I had to hit the check down there. It is 4th down. I took 3. There's 51 seconds left on the clock, and he's got timeouts to basically answer back. So now I'm trying to frantically adjust, try to figure out how I'm going to stop all these crossing routes coming across the field. We make a pretty decent user play there, forced him to throw the ball away, but there's still enough time for him to do basically whatever he wants. He could throw it anywhere in the middle of the field, still has a timeout, but typically crossing routes go to the sideline, so he kind of gets free timeouts that way. So I was hoping to bait him on the deep route and go across the field, but I was definitely nowhere near fast enough, and he was able to get into field goal range. And now he gets to run the ball twice, kick a field goal, and basically erase his deficit. And now going into the 3rd quarter, it's basically a tie game. So I noticed that he moved the middle linebacker back to the middle of the field to help stop the run, and we have not showcased the bubble screen yet, so that was a perfect time to do so. Now he cannot do that and left the middle wide open, which of course we're going to take advantage of it by running it straight up the gut. So he goes back into a cover 3. We noticed he's going straight to the corner route, so we of course hit the other side of the field on a drag, pick up a nice easy 10 yards. And we're going to make sure that he knows that whichever side he goes to is going to be the wrong side. And we had Barry Sanders accidentally in that play while getting stuffed. So we see that he is in man defense this play right here. So we're going to attack the whip route, which has a linebacker covering him. And we get an unlucky catch animation with the Nunwa and only able to muster up 10 yards. So we go ahead, try to take it to the outside. So close, but not quite there. But Josh Allen with his Barrett 50 cal aiming at Julio Jones, looking juicy. Absolute jot into the end zone. Great catch, great throw, and we are able to go up 7. So now we feel like as long as we don't give up the deep ball, we can kind of be okay as we get our users tested. He tested the user and got absolutely away with it. I know how great that feels when you get away with testing the user, so I know he's definitely immensely happy about that as we get absolutely dotted onto the sideline. Ooh, we're so close there. And then he flips the play, audibles. I'm unable to adjust in time, so he's able to get a decent gain, not before getting absolutely murdered with a hit stick, but he still got it after swerving another couple more people, going up to the 10-yard line. Now he did the same thing I did with Barry Sanders. He put an unactivated running back in there and it wasn't able to get anything. Now here's where we're going to criticize Southpaw. He was not fast enough to go to the check down. As you can see, I have Victor Cruz on the slot highlighted, and he should have went to this right away after seeing that I was covering the post route. As you can see, he was absolutely open for a catch, potentially rack into the end zone, or if anything, a possession be down at the 2-yard line. And now he's at a 3rd and goal on the 18 instead of the 2, to the point where he could have potentially went for it or ran it up the middle for a touchdown. And he had to go for a field goal, which does him no good because he still needs a touchdown and to stop me after this. So he definitely not necessarily screwed himself, but he basically screwed himself by that play right there. That was definitely the turning point of the game, because he hasn't even shown that he can stop my offense. So I felt like that was definitely a big mistake by Southpaw. Hopefully that he goes to the checkdowns a lot sooner from now on to make sure that he gets his consistent yards, because right now it is the 2-minute warning. He needs to stop right here, and we know he is in the 3-4 blitz, so we have 2 drags on the outside, and we're just going to go to the exact opposite side. He can't ignore the left side, because if I throw it there, that's a touchdown, but the right side is going to be wide open. So he is definitely in a tough catch-22. He's in a compressed set. We haven't shown the jet sweep all game. We go to it. He trips up. We get great blocking downfield, and that is another touchdown. So we're up 2 possessions, and as long as we do not give up the deep pass, we are sitting pretty and coming out with a W. So we go to the deep ball, and then we bait back to the crossing route, able to get a nice user swat there. So we know that is our formula now. Go deep and then bait back inside. He throws it. Night Train Lane gets in my way before I can get the interception. So we go ahead. We see there's no deep routes. We dip down to the crossing route. We're finally able to get our user lurk, go down, and we know that's the game. You can see our stats. We're 100% completion percentage for 3 touchdowns. I definitely felt like that was basically a perfect game. So that is my top 100 gameplay against Southpaw. It was definitely a fun game to go against. Definitely appreciate going against him. If you guys liked the video, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below on what you guys would like to see next, more offensive or defensive minded gameplay. Also, if you guys want me to stream my weekend league games, I'm definitely open to that suggestion. I'm definitely a little bit still learning how to be in front of a live mic and live audience. So if you guys want to see that and see the raw gameplay of Pistol Spread, I think that might be a cool video or a stream to go to and do, but of course that's up to you guys, the audience. But as always, good luck.